Before moving on, we will add a CSS library into our project Next.js. So first of all, let's terminate the project by pressing the Ctrl C, and once prompted you need to press Y, and let's clear the screen and move to the install tailwind CSS with Next.js documentation page, and here you will see bundle of options for installing the tailwind CSS. The easiest way is to create your Next app with an tailwind CSS example, but if you want to add tailwind CSS into with your existing project, all you need to do is to add this npm install command, and because we are using the version 10 and greater and we are not using the older version, so we will choose this command and just paste this command into the command prompt, and it will install the tailwind CSS latest framework as well as post CSS framework and auto prefixer framework. Once your packages are done installed, and you need to move this, you need to run this command for initiating the tailwind CSS, and this is npx tailwind css init command. This will create a tailwind CSS config file named tailwind.config.js and post CSS config file, which is post CSS config.js. And if you move to your Visual Studio Code, here you will see these two files, post css.config and tailwind css tailwind config.js, and here you will see your configuration file. You may need to change in the production the purge section like this. You may simply copy it and move into your tailwind.config.js file and module.export. This is module.export, and it has three values: content, theme, and plugin. And here you can see theme, variants, and plugin, and you can add the purge here. Let's add a purge and simply save it. Now for including the tailwind CSS import, all you need to copy this import and just come to your app.js file here in the pages, and instead of these global styling, you can paste your CSS include here, or the other way is to go to this global.css file. You can find this under the global.css in the style folder, and you can include the tailwind CSS here. So go back to your documentation and include these three components like this, and your tailwind support is added. Now if you want to test, all you need to do is to move on to your index.js file and try some styling in this one. Let's first run the npm run dev so that we can see the live happening of our app. You may also want to add the post CSS extension from the marketplace, so you can navigate to the extensions and post CSS. You can install the language support for the post CSS. Once done, just close this tab. Once you're done adding the CSS in your global, and you will notice that all the stylings down below would be gone, so you may not need that anymore. And let's remove that. And in the index, I just added a button to check the tailwind is working. Background is 500, text is white, font is bold, and Y padding is 2 and X padding is 4, and the button is rounded. Let's see. That's how it is looking. The button is added, and let's say you want to do this red, and let's see if this works here. BG ground red. Yes, the button is red now. And let's text white back, and yeah, the text is white. So here you can see our tailwind CSS is working now, and we can refactor all of our CSS if we want. So that's all for today's tutorial. See you in the next one.